And let's start. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today's session, which is very special and unique in respect of the 50th anniversary as the main topic for today, with a lot of updates and new outcomes, especially for Dubai office. So let's start with our amazing news about our 50th anniversary for global Kangen family. Thank you so much everyone for contributing in this great achievement and this amazing business. And please allow me to give you a few hints and tips about that anniversary and might be changed or modified in the future. So please consider today's information as only initial updates or initial tips or information about the 50th anniversary. First of all, it will be done in the home of Kangen, Japan, Okinawa, on mid of the next year, 21, 22, June 2024. So it will be done in two main days. Day one will be for sure special day for the top winners for the contests. I'm not sure if it will be for the past contests or the upcoming contests, but it will be great to take both in consideration and compete in all contests so you can enhance your opportunity and increase your possibility to be invited for the day 1, 21st of June for the VIP dinner with our amazing leader, Mr. Oshiro. So it will be done on June 21st in E8PA facility in Sedake, Okinawa. So then it will be, just let me put the pen, yeah. It will be done in the E8PA in Sedake, Okinawa. And it will be limited for 500 person globally. So you might need to book your seat as soon as possible by competing in the contest and being a winner for them. For sure, it will be free of charge and it will be limited for the winners by name registration. For the second day, which will be the major day, it will be the global convention in Okinawa. It will be done on June 22nd and it will be in Okinawa Arena in Japan. Of course, more details and location will be shared in the near future. And it will be in a very competitive charge, which is only 100 US dollar. So it is your chance to get your ticket as soon as it will be open. As of today, I think it is not yet open, but most probably by the end of this month, it might be open. So let's see. And definitely, it will be open for everyone. For sure, it is very important and needless to say that you need to book your seat for this amazing event and convention, which will never come twice. So just let's go to Okinawa. And in this occasion, I need to highlight the importance and the functionality of the E8PA card, which is the right time and perfect time for placing your own card today. Why we need to get the EHP card today? Because today you start to think differently to your structure and your sales, and you need to capitalize on your team and think forward for more and more engagement and sales. So placing your card now will have the great opportunity to be helping in achieving more success and minimizing more cost, maximizing higher profit, and of course, giving more and more features and speciality to your team, your own, and your sales as well. So let's have a special scenario or a brief about the card because I think most of you already heard from me about the card and how to place it and its importance and so and so. If not, you can refer to the recorded sessions on the Dubai office YouTube channel to know more about the card and how it counts for the contests and so and so. But today I need just to give you a brief or scenario about why you need to place your card today and the difference between today and future in terms of income of e-points and maximizing the profit and minimizing the cost. So let's say that you will have the card of silver card, all right, because of course, as you might know, the EHPA calculation is variable based on the card, based on the machine, based on the 8-point portion of your own for the sales and your rank of being below 6A or 6A and above. So this clarification scenario is very simple in very small amount, taking in consideration only the silver card for the machine of K8 and assuming that you will get 1 point only from K8, which is 1,250 dirham. And based on this scenario, based on this sample, we are going to show that scenario. So if you are going to sell K8 and if you are going to earn only 1,250 dirham, then, if you have the silver card, you will be eligible for 30,000 E points. And mentioned here below are for 1 point portion, assuming that you get only 1 point, 1,250. So let's start with October, that you placed your silver card, and then on October, you had 5 sales. So you will earn 150,000 E points. 5 times 3, and it will be 30,000. And coming for November, it will be 8 sales, so you will get 240,000. On December, 10 sales, you will get 300,000. On January, you get 3 sales, and it might be 90,000. And we need to highlight that on these months, on annual basis, they have the highest sales ever all over the year. So you can get the highest E points ever from your sales, your team, your customer, your potential, your new market, your plans, your everything through that 4 months. So it is very important months for you and for your sales. Coming again for February, you got only 2 sales, and then March 5, 6, 2, 7, 4, up to July 2024. So these are all the E points that you will get if you have only 1 point from each single sale in your group sales for every month based on the sales count which is mentioned here. So total E points will be 1.5 million, and it will be translated to the US dollar divided by 1,000. So you will be eligible, or you will have credit in Enagic account equal to 1,560 US dollar, which you will be able to use to reimburse all your business expenses, your trips, your joining for the events, your business expenses or travels, and for accommodation out of the country or out of your home country, and also for education. You can reimburse it for your own self-development education if you're going to enrich your knowledge in marketing, sales, and accounting or whatever related to the business of Kangen, or the high school and university for your kids. And that's how Enagic care on family and care on the mental health. So that amount of money you might be eligible to if you have only 1,250 commission for each sale on this assumption number on each month of these months. Okay? All right. I hope it will be clear. If not clear, put your question in the chat box, please. All right. This is the first scenario in case you got your card on October 2023. But what if you put your card on February 2024, sorry, it should be 2024 on February. Taking into consideration the same sales count, so you will not be able to get any of these E points, even if you have the same sales here, However, you will start counting from February onward in these numbers of sales. So you might find the total E points that you got will be much more less than what you would have gotten before if you made your decision earlier and placed your card on yearly basis. So that's how it is important to think in functional way and to be able to take your decision as soon as possible and share the same to your team so that all of you will get the same benefits and no one will lose anything, because this red highlighted part is called the cost of opportunity. You lost the cost of opportunity for the late decision. For those people who will get their card today are different to those who will get it on November, December, January, February, March, because you need to start your e-points journey as early as possible. So that's how the EAP card sale purchase is highly recommended today, because you already have the future expenses that you need to reimburse back by your attendance to the 50th anniversary in Japan. So if you have your card, if you have the enough e-points, you will get the visa expenses, the flight ticket, accommodation in Japan, what do you call it? Transportation in Japan, and all other business expenses to be reimbursed back from Enagic using your credit, which is mentioned here in US dollar, either if it will be 1,560 or if you have 780. And the most important part, that if your expenses is even higher than your credit or your e-points amount in Enagic, it is yet okay to reimburse that portion of your credit to you. So let's say you have already spent 2,000 US dollar, but your e-points is only 1,560. So Enagic will reimburse only 1,560, and then you will need only to bear the rest, or the rest of 440 US dollar, which is yet a great point to minimize your cost and maximize your profit. So this is simply how it works, and this is simply how important you need to get your EHP card today to be aware about everything in the future and to avoid the cost of opportunity and to start enjoying the good timing of October, November, December, January, good sales in your team, and it will definitely help you to maximize your profit and share the same knowledge to your team. So again, that credit that you will gain from your e-points can be used for the business expenses, business trips, and education for you and your children. Okay, next point in terms of the anniversary updates, that we have already few contests which is already done and gone by end of September, which is the Ocon repeat contest and the 6A and above contest. These four contests actually, because the Ocon are for 8 point and 6A, 8 point and 6A, yeah, and the 6A and above are for the daily and monthly. So we have total of four contests already finished by September end. And the only remaining one is the daily 8 point global accelerator contest here. And it is also not the same, it is updated. So in the past, the 8 point global accelerator contest had included Tokurei, and Okondiri was counted as 2 sales, Sigma was counted as 6 sales. But these updates are gone, and the Okondiri today are going to be counted as 1/3. The self-purchase will not be counted. Will be. Self-purchase will be counted. The Tokore will not be counted. And Ocon Sigma will be counted as one sale. It's not mentioned here, sorry, but Ocon Sigma will be only one sale. But the most important and beneficial part is about the EHPA count, which is yet counted as special count. For the bronze card will be 1, silver card will be 2, gold 4, platinum 6, and black 8. So these kind of, what can I say, special points will be beneficial to you when you start counting on competing for this contest hereinafter to be one of those 500 persons who will be able to join on June 21st, the VIP dinner and ceremony in Okinawa with Mr. Oshiro. Okay, having that finished the contest will be replaced by an amazing contest here in terms of the 50th anniversary, which is called Enagic Road slash or Way. I'm not sure if you had received this information from Japan or it is reflected to the DSP in yours, but if not, then it will be done, I think, by next Monday or Tuesday. And in this regard, it might be subjected to updates and amendment. However, rest assured that 6A and above is yet available to have a great competition and contest that will make them gain more and more higher income. In this regard, it is called Enagic Roadway, and this contest actually, as you might see, the handwritten Japanese, it is the handwritten idea of Mr. Oshiro in his own notebook. So he is the one who wrote this handwritten Japanese while he was thinking for a special contest for the 50th anniversary. So yeah, in simple, it will be also for monthly basis, as you might see here. Every month we will have 40 winners. Number one will get 30,000 US dollar. Number 40 will get 5,000 US dollar every month. And for daily basis, we will have 10 people or 10 winners. Number one will get 5,000 US dollar, and number 10 will get 500 US dollar. So this amazing bonus is already active starting from October onwards. So you can start counting on this and start having this kind of idea in your mind once it is published by HQ to your own email and DSP. And in terms of how it will be going to be counted, so to give the fair play to all the 6A and above ranks, it is divided to be 6A, 6A2, 2-2, and so on. So for the 6A, each single sale in your own sales structure will be multiplied by 40. 40 is the handicap for each single sale. So it will be based on points. Based on points. For 6A, each single sale will be time 40. Same sales will be counted for 6A too, but it will be multiplied by 25. Same sales will be counted for the nearest 6A2-2, but will be multiplied by 15. And it will be multiplied by 10 to the 6A2-3. And handicap is going to be less and less to come to be only 1, which is the actual number, to the 682-7. This is the headline. This is the main points for this kind of special contest, which is going to start, and it will be in effective starting from October, and it will be an amazing replacement for the finished 6A and above group support and 6A and above daily contest, because it will be in both terms of daily and monthly basis with amazing bonus for each day and every month. So, to have an example to be clarified, let's say that on October we will have only these two contests, all right, which will be the updated 8-point contest and the new roadway. Okay, so 6A and above will compete on this contest. Below 6A will compete in this updated 8-point contest. So each single sale, self-purchase, will be counted as one sale for the 8-point daily contest and will be counted as 40 points for the 6A, 25 points for 6A2, 15 points for 6A2-2, 10 points for 6A2-3. Same for the new recruit or new sale, not self. Coming to the Ocon DD, self and new, both of them will be counted as 1/3. In the past, up to September, it was counted as 2 sales, but starting from October, it will be 1/3. Ocon Sigma will be counted as 1 sale. In the past, it was 6, but starting from October, it will be only 1 sale. E8PA card will be same. Silver will be counted as 2. Golden will be counted as 4. So it will be great to encourage all of you and your team to compete in the E8PA. Sorry, to compete in the contests using the E8PA. And coming for the Tokure sales, it will not be counted for the 8 points daily contests. And about these kind of sales, of starting from the Ocon and the E8PA and Tokure, it will be confirmed by the HQ for the new contest on next week. So you will be updated for the new contest. No need to worry, no need to think too much. It will be settled and all your sales which you placed already will be taken into consideration for the new contest and the updated 8-point daily contests. Okay, that is the external update for the 50th anniversary. If you have any question, please drop it in the chat box. I will get to each question and I will reply. But allow me please to proceed for the internal update for Dubai office 6th anniversary. As you might know, 2023 is year number 6 for the office, and in this special occasion, we created the special contest to be aligning by the machine contests globally. So it will be using the filter of the machine to encourage and help everyone to drink the proper Kangen water and to make sure that his machine is working well and to be able to have his stock or spare of the filter to be able to replace at once when the replacement time come up to the machine. So let me give you a brief about this. In respect of the 6th anniversary, we are going to have total of 6 winners using that contest by the end of October. Each winner will have 60% discount coupon to be used starting from November for 60 days. So it will be starting from November 7th up to January 5th. First winner will have 60% discount capped or to be used at a maximum amount of 600 dirhams. So, for example, if the winner, the first winner, will purchase some accessories or whatever by, let's say, 1,000 dirham, he is eligible to enjoy 60% discount, which is maximum of 600 dirham. So he will need only to pay 400. If he will purchase an accessory for 1,500 dirham, he will also get the same discount of 600 dirham. So he will need to pay the rest of 700 dirham. Okay, this is for the first winner. Second winner will have 540 dirham cap. Third winner will have 480. Fourth winner will have 420. fifth winner will have 360, and sixth winner will have 300 dirham capped for the 60% discount. So all of them will have the same amount, the same percentage, 60%. However, the amount of the maximum to be used for the discount is variable based on the rank. This discount coupon can be used for accessory, for sure, whatever bottles, whatever pH tester, whatever enhancer, all what you need to purchase from accessories except filter, can be used for shipping fees. If you want to ship your machine to out of Dubai, you can use that coupon to enjoy 60% off on the shipping fees. You can use it also for the deep cleaning. So you have a lot of channels to be used for that 60% discount. So the main rules for that. First of all, needless to say, to register your name and your Enagic ID in the filter form when you come to purchase the filters. Even if it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 filters, you need to register your name and Enagic ID in the filter form. Filter form with no name or no Enagic ID will be excluded, will not be counted for the contest. This one is open for the new and existing distributors. So if some person will have the machine today, so he will put his ID today, he can compete and he can start purchasing and stocking the filters. Today, people can also join and compete for this filter forms to help their downline and their customers to get the filter replaced. The first winner will be that distributor who has the maximum filter sales or count or forms that is registered during October with the name and Enagic ID. So, for example, let's say I'm a distributor. I came to purchase today 3 filters, and then next week 10 filters. The following week 20 filters. What will happen? We will be calculating all these filters and using the form and the invoice. So we will come to know that Magid purchased 3, 10, 20, so total of 33. And the total or the final announcement will be at the maximum count, which will go for Mr. X or Miss Y. And to enhance and encourage all of you and to be aware about the limit that the office reached, we will be going to do weekly announcement to enhance the competition and to enlighten all of you about the highest number that need to be broken, and then you might be number one. Future filter sales is not included for the discount coupon. So you will use your coupon for all the accessories except filters, deep cleaning and shipping fees. So filters for the future need to be purchased in full price. The winner can use his coupon for his customer or downline based on written approval, which is simply an email or WhatsApp message saying that please give discount to that person because he is my downline, and then we can do that. So if you are one of those winners and one of your team came to have bulk sale of accessories to travel to use it for their own or whatever, you can donate your portion of discount percentage by telling us on WhatsApp, please apply the coupon of mine to Mr. X purchase of accessories. And in this case, the purchaser and the payer should be the same. So for example, if you are a distributor and you are going to purchase filter for your downline, you need to put your name in the filter form and pay by your card for that filter. But if you put your name in the filter form and third party or other person paid by the card or payment link, it will not be counted. Okay, what will be the rewards? Sorry, this contest is already started since October 1st and will last up to end of October. The rewards, as we highlighted, it will be 60% discount coupon for 60 days, starting from November 7 up to January 5th for accessories, deep cleaning, and shipping fees, including the machine shipping fees to any other country. And the announcement, the final announcement and recognition celebration will be done on November 6th in the office here. So 6 winners will be contacted and will be invited to come to the office on November 6th. And we will have a small celebration in the office here for recognition and celebrating their contribution in that kind of contest. Okay, the next internal update, which is very important, and please pay high attention to this one, is the new e-payment check process. As I know, most of you as a leaders and upline are worrying about the e-payment process, which include guarantee and include physical checks need to be written properly by the customer. So to make your life easier, we are pleased to introduce direct debit system. Okay, let's highlight first the challenges so that we will be able to understand and know how far is effective the new process. As of today, many customers of you are annoyed by writing the checks for 10 months, 20 months, for 800, 400, 1000 dirhams. So physical checks make a nightmare for them. And it also might include mistakes and clarity issues by the bank, which will stop the check from being deposited in the bank and will again request the customer to please rewrite the check properly for the bank clarity. And of course, it is difficult to collect because if some customer in Ras Al Khaimah, he needs to travel all the way to Dubai office to submit the checks. And many customers also have issues with the monthly due payment, which we also have no option but to go for the upline to ask his assistance and support to reach that person and ask him for the payment. And definitely it is not safe for the upline or even the guarantor because people might pay, might not pay. So it is high risk. And for sure, having the checks is not environment friendly option, which is against Enagic rules to be caring on the environment and working on environmental way. Then, of course, it is not matching with the today world of digitalization or even Dubai environment of digitalization itself. So, based on all of these challenges, we are now succeeded to introduce the new process, which is called direct debit. And this one is all about mobile application you need to download, and then you can use it for Enagic purchase, and it will be doing the auto debit on monthly basis from the customer bank account. So it is better alternative to replace the checks, and it is on win-win basis. First of all, it will make your life easier to guarantee the person or even to encourage the person to close the deal and yes, I'm in and here is the application, I'm done, you can proceed. So no need to write the checks and wait for time and tomorrow after tomorrow. خلاص, you can just download the application, sign in, is done. On the other hand, it will be also somehow safe for the guarantor because using that application, Enagic gets an approval from the central bank saying that this person is trustable with high score credit, that we can trust him to afford the monthly basis, or the central bank can decline and reject, telling us that that person has a very low score with some bounced checks experience, so you might not want to trust him. Using these two options will allow us to let you know as a guarantor that your customer might be on risky basis. If you want to proceed, it will be up to you. If not, then the customer might find another payment method to proceed with, either single payment, find another person to pay on behalf, using credit card installment. Many ways are there to choose from. So this kind of new process will make the life easier for all of us, will make all of us feeling safe and no worry for the future. So please kindly scan this QR code to be able to download the direct debit application from Android Play Store or Apple Store. I'll give you 5 seconds to scan the QR code and download the application. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Yes. Using that QR code, you may be able to download the application form, and then you will be able to sign in by the UAPS and make your ID. So, what is the rules for that kind of new process? First of all the existing distributors are requested to download this one to be able to offer it and show it to the potential e-payment customers. Second point, that the e-payment customer need to have the direct debit mobile application as well, so that we will be able to charge his bank account. Third point, which is mainly important point, that we can say the countdown for the physical checks has been started already, and it will be ended on June 2024. What does it mean? It means that starting from October up to mid of 2024, physical checks will be accepted as long as direct debit application forms. However, starting from June 2024, no more physical checks will be accepted, which means it will be mandatory starting from June 2024 for any e-payment sale inside UAE to be done through the direct debit application. That's why starting from June 2024, no checks will be accepted, and it is a must to wait for the central bank approval on the mobile application. It takes only 2-3 days, so not a big deal. So yeah, it would be great for the safety for all parties. However, non-6A guarantors will yet need to submit 3 physical checks even after June 2024. So 6A and above guarantors are okay. 5A or below need to submit 3 physical checks as a guarantor for any sale, even using the direct debit. And with the help of the central bank approval, we will be able to let you know that your customer can be trusted or no. So you will be also to take your decision safely. All right, so this is how it works. If you scanned your QR code now and downloaded the application, you will find the first screen like this, asking you to log in with the UAE pass. Then the authentication message screen will be coming up, and then you will need to confirm, same as the UAE pass confirmation screens. Entering your PIN or your fingerprint here will make the process done end up, and then you will find the message came out here using your name. In this case, my name is there, and then you will be able to see all your upcoming payments. For the moment, no records. However, once you start the application with Enagic, you will find the e-payment record here. And in the bottom part, you can find also more details which coming to the payment, and then will redirect you to find your payments, all of them, or the pending, or the paid already, or the failed. So you will be able to track your payment cycle. How many checks are pending, how many checks are paid, and so on. And the good point here that this process will be able to be used for the existing e-payments, ongoing e-payment. So if you are paying some monthly installment to Enagic, you can shift your checks with that new application form. With that new mobile application, no problem. Second point is that this application or mobile application is flexible. So if you started with 10 months and then the customer need to close the payments, he can tell us and then we will do the needful. We will collect the money from him and stop the auto debit from that application form, and it will be available for 10 months, 20 months e-payment, and for the UAE national Emirati e-payment. And for three of them, it is not fixed. The only fixed point is the monthly debit amount. If it will be 800, so it will not be changed. However, if the person need to stop the cycle or need to pay off his e-payment, it is okay, no problem. We can do that. If he need to pay 2-3 months the amount in one-time payment, most welcome, no problem. We are flexible to any future amendment for any customer using that direct debit application. Next point. Let's say that you started already, so only 2 clicks are needed. First one is for the payer to accept the offer by digitally signing the direct debit agreement. Same as shown in that screen, he will need to just take the action and sign this one, and here it will be available to view and sign. Next point, the payment will start and then the auto monthly payment will be shown up here for Enagic, and then the amount will be mentioned there. I hope it was clear. For any question or comments, please drop it in the chat box. And now for the second or third internal update, which is the Dubai office 6th anniversary small celebration. It will be done on October 16 at 6 p.m. for the 6th year. And at that time, we will conduct the same training and we will recognize the past contest winners. Thank you so much again for all your contribution to Enagic business and being highlighted in that kind of contest. And for sure, the future contests as well will show more and more dedicated distributors and amazing work. I have no doubt on this because I trust you. So, other important tips about the banks, because recently we noticed that some people are not converting. Some people are not transferring the proper money to the proper bank. So please make sure with your customer that for any international sales in Saudi, Bahrain, Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, it should be done to the Levelak bank account. Levelak bank account. And for any sale inside UAE, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Al Quwain, Fujairah, any place, it should be done to Emirates MBD Enagic Bank account. And for any LDI sales, which you're already aware about this, it can be also done to Enagic Bank account, which is Emirates MBD account. Why we need to focus on this? Because if some person made the wrong transaction to the wrong bank account, there is bank charges should be deducted, which is not good for the customer and not good for you as a distributor. And we are feeling sorry to do that, but no other option is there. So it will be great to focus and highlight to your team members and your potential customers to provide the bank transfer to the proper bank. I hope it is clear. Next point, which is very important and critical point, is about the online sales. I'm not sure why, but for some people, they came to do some websites which is not legal and not okay, and they consider it is fine. Company will have nothing to do, but actually, we put the ID on hold, and we might suspend the ID. So we need to clarify that for any online actions, it should be done through the EWS Enagic web system, but not to be done through any other website, which will end up with blah blah blah.ae. And it is critically not legal to put the button of add to cart and make people pay to your bank, sorry, to your website. For example, you cannot make magid.ae, and that magid.ae will be selling K8 for 20K, and then I can put the payment uh, platform. Not okay. We strictly prohibit all distributors from collecting money from any customer in name of Kangen or Enagic under any circumstance. Sales are being paid to Enagic, but it is appreciatively promoted by you. So you have the option to promote through the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or any other SNS platforms, and you can check with me if you are really in need of website, and this is for only 6A and above. Only 6A and above can be discussed with me to clarify why you need to have your own website, and based on written approval you can have your website, which will not include add to cart or pay now. Payment should be done to Enagic, not to any distributor. I hope it is clear. And the newest one, which is already in effective or in effect for today, that we thankfully found a way to new shipping process or way to Kazakhstan from the office here, which means the machine payment with that, in a very competitive way with no customs. And this new shipping way is being introduced actually to Enagic by the 682-2 leader, Nigara. So that shows how important is the cooperation and mutual work between the office and distributor to come up with a great points and a great news like that. So thankful to her efforts, thankful to her introduction to this new shipping company. Now you can sell to Kazakhstan with only 10 US dollar per kg, 10 US dollar per kg as the shipping fees to any place to Kazakhstan, door to door by air with no customs, and it will be cash on delivery. Cash on delivery. So if you are going to sell or to send K8 to Kazakhstan, you might need to pay 100 US dollar, almost 10 kg. So 10 US dollar for 10 kg, almost 100 US dollar to any place all over Kazakhstan. Shipping will be cash on delivery. So this is a great achievement actually in cooperation between the office and Ms. Nigara. So thanks for her. And please, if you have any other idea or way to improve the performance and enhance the customer experience, let me know. We are open to work with all of you in this point. And in this regard, I might need to also keep you tuned for upcoming amazing news in a cooperation with our distributor and leader as well, Simon. It will help a lot in in overseas sales. So what I can say now, just expect an amazing updates by the end of October on top of the shipping updates. So thank you so much, and it is not ended up here. We are waiting for you on October 16. And on November 6th, October 16 for the small anniversary celebration and contest winner recognition, and for November 6th for the filter contest winners celebration and recognition. Thanks again and all the best to you and your business with Enagic. And please let me know if you have any question, put in the chat box. So I will end up the recording here.
Thank you so much, Majid. Always amazing